Hello, guys. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our daily stock market insights for today is January 20. Technically, it's already around 1 in the morning, but I'm covering the performance for January 19th. All right. And in today's episode, I'm going to do a deep dive on the secondary stocks that really took the center stage today. Okay, so um, I'm actually putting a title Others Trash is Someone Else's Treasure, right? AKA, they said some of these stocks are basura, but I don't really I try not to call these stocks as basura stocks. They're just secondary stocks, right? So um, others may not like trading them, but some people really are interested in these kinds of stocks because this is where the big moves are happening. Um, and what we are going to do right now is I'll try to make an attempt to do a deep dive on these stocks and let's see if these stocks really have good potential or just, a short-lived acceleration in the price. All right. Um, by the way, this is just my outlook. I'm not a financial guru, so I still would highly recommend that you guys do your assignment, really understand the backstory why these stocks are performing in the manner they are performing right now. Okay, so if you like this type of content, I'm inviting you to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, so you're always updated whenever I have new videos every day. All right, so let's get started. Before I get started, I'd like to also cover, as our daily rigor, the index. I'd say the MA20 line, which we were really uh, looking forward to holding, did not do that today. Okay, so there was some more decline in the price. However, there was a good recovery, unless we cross the MA20 line, because I'm heavily relying on the 7,200 level at this point, and it did not do that. So once we move lower than that level and we make an attempt, we're not out of the woods yet because that then becomes your resistance. So unless we break out of that, then we still are in the downward movement for our index. The selling that happened today is quite higher than the previous days, right? We were already starting to do sell off here, and then the volume increased actually today. So let's still closely monitor that. Let's monitor our blue chip companies because the directly impacted would be blue chip companies at this point. And because a lot of our investors and traders feel that the blue chip companies are about to decline, then they're diverting their attention to the secondary stocks. Hence the big movements in some of them at the moment. Some of these stocks are actually not so popular, and so we try to identify whether there's really good context in these movements. All right, let's try the first stock. That would be ABBA. ABBA had good volume. It started from here and then continued to move up. All right. So there was already an early sign, an early sign that there could be some more trigger to the upside because the increase in the price was supported by volume, and it was indeed, of course. There's a follow through in today's performance. In this now, from foreign selling, all of a sudden our foreign investors became interested and they got into this stock. Okay, so if you're a momentum trader, you want to ride this, just be extra careful. Just make sure you're able to watch the market. For me, because I am a position trader and I was not able to uh, watch this really shoot up in price, then I can easily let go of that opportunity. It's a done deal for me. But then again, there could be more to this, right? Let's see the news. What did they say? Did they reply to the unusual price movement? There was an attachment. Download. Well, the file, I'm not sure if, yeah, there you go. What did they say? Received a letter dated January 19 requesting a Avocora Capital Holdings Corporate to furnish him IC any information related to the price movement, more particularly regarding the 0.92 135. After a perusal of the stock data, we confirm the movement of the share price of ABA as stated in your letter. However, the company has no knowledge. Normally, when they reply to sudden change in the price, this is a common reply of the companies. So, unless there's a, sometimes chismes in the social media side of investing rounds are very powerful. So let's try to check what they have to say here. Uh, but so far, we already checked the news. No significant news related to that. But foreign buying has been accumulating for since December. So that's good. $3.25 book value o diba sirang plaka na ako dito since last year. So they're just recycling the information from the previous ones. Okay, so no big move. So I'd say I'm giving this another shot, another day to probably continue its uptrend because this is a solid green. Chances are when you see that there could be a continuation, but again, similar to some other stocks like PBGI and BSC, I noticed they started already trickling down and doing profit taking. So normally when you have this gap up 2-3 days straight would be the momentum of a stock with its ceiling play game. All right, so be extra careful if you want to trade this because I don't see any other catalyst here. OPM, any news? No news. Your market cap is very small, 3.6, so chances are you could easily push the price higher. Okay, right now it's in the overbought level, but it's nice that there is volume, but no, there's no foreign buying as well. So there could be just a few individuals with deep pockets playing around with this stock. So same advice here. I don't see any big catalyst for OPM. So try to be extra careful. If you want, you can just do quick trades, right? Use a faster time frame, for instance. I Even if I use a faster time frame when I trade stocks, I still follow the same set of indicators that I use because the method is still the same. The thought process is still the same. So try to, if you want to set your strategy for the day to just merely trade it, use a faster time frame. And if you see triggers like, for instance, consolidation here, and then we start moving higher than the MA20 and start pushing the price, then chances are it could go higher again. And then when the consolidation like this one happens above the 50 level, that means momentum is starting to pick up. People are starting to show interest, and any moment from now, it could push the price higher. So that's the thought process here. On a 5-minute chart, if I am to look at it, I'd say the volume is already declining. Your resistance or your RSI is also trying to decline in momentum. See that? While the price is flatlining at this point, your see this cloud, this is the average of the volume. So they're slowly declining. So that is if you're using a 5-minute chart. Let's say if you're using a 15-minute chart, Actually, same outlook over here. While the price is staying flat over here at the resistance area, your RSI is already declining. So you can still, I'm not saying you cannot, right? But again, the reason why I try to avoid uh, stocks that are already too high, while some people can play momentum trades, they can do momentum trades out of these stocks that are already shooting up. Um, they have a strategy, but for me, I am more of a position trader. So there, just use a faster time frame if you'd like to trade this stock. OPMB as well. There was a foreign selling, right? Overbought. Your market cap is also small. What is the news here? Let me see. I'm going to show you something. This one over here, last December, okay, you will notice a lot of change of shareholdings of directors and principal officers. These things happened back in December, and if you're to look at it, okay, let's close that. Let's close this. This is the OPMB. They've been buying. A4 acquired, bought 44 million shares, and let's open another one. Bought 1 million shares by the chairman and CEO. So when the insiders buy shares, that means they, of course, they know the potential of their company, and if they feel that the price level is too cheap at the moment, they can buy shares. And they've been accumulating that the entire time. While the people are not showing interest in the stock, they've been accumulating, and now um, they could even be, I'm not sure if yesterday or today they've started trimming down their sizes. But overall, just be extra careful. Same thought process as what I mentioned as well. If you want to trade this, use a faster time frame because any moment from now, given that there's really no big news around this stock, uh, it could fall down, right? Also, if you see a solid green, chances are, whether we like it or not, people can be FOMO'd, right? And they could, price could push higher and then continue to push higher for a little bit within, let's say, half of the day, and then people can take profit second half of the day. So that's our outlook. I'm not putting any profit taking levels here because, of course, uh, for me, I find this already at a high level. OV, same, right? 604 trades, news, interesting, right? No movement, no big movement, but they all jumped in price. So I'll not go through each one because, as you see, most of them really are not very popular stocks. Let's try the AR. Abra is also into mining. Let's just check out because what's interesting in today's performance is, foreign buying is already there. Actually, they entered at a higher price. They entered at a higher price. They started accumulating here. So, well, let us see if there will be this can be sustained, especially because the volume of foreign buying is so huge. So I'm thinking there could be a continuation, right? Because volume is also there. This could be another case of APL. So between the other stocks that I mentioned and AR, I'd go for AR. Let's see how the others are reacting to AR. So the previous day I was actually kind of hesitant. I know it was just starting to move higher, right? We just opened the Bollinger Band, and at this point already I was a little bit already hesitant because overbought. Um, the volume for foreign buying is just small, but with the volume that we have today, uh, that could already mean something else. Foreign investors are showing interest in this stock. So anywhere probably I'm thinking 0.007 between that and this one. Previous day's candlestick and this one could be a good level to try out. Just try out, guys, because we really cannot tell if it, well, I'm thinking because it's a full green candlestick, there could be some more, but just take advantage of those dips. Who knows? There could be a dip by tomorrow, and then you could enter haggle at haggle for a few cents. Okay, so what do they have to say? 2 days straight foreign buying. Potential mining policy lift may lead to renewal of interest of investors on mining companies. Projects of note include iron ore sand mining on the floodplains of Abra River. Okay, so they have good projects. Okay, nice, nice. All right, so something to interesting. I think I don't know. Maybe the mining sector is starting to show, um, you know, to show off, because APL. I'm not sure. SEC. How's SEC doing? Very slow. Okay, that's fine. AR. Right, so that is for that stock. The rest, very. These are the stocks that I don't really check out that much. Let's check out BSC. BSC, this is the one that I was mentioning. Already starting to this red candlestick that was formed today is already a sign that people are considering to take profit already. So if you're already profitable, consider locking in some profit because there could be more retracements in the coming days. All right. What about MRC? This is another stock that's really gaining popularity. Okay, we have a good bounce, right? Good bounce. So let us see if there will be a continuation. There was foreign selling that happened. So nearest support that I can see would be here, previous resistance and support over here, resistance over here, support over here. So try to haggle anywhere between 0.73 and 88, as you can probably, few cents of haggle. Do I see the stock reaching higher highs? I'd say yes. Volume is still there, right? Especially in today's performance, there's volume, big volume over here, and the selling that happened is not that significant. Let's check out the other stocks. Now, I want to check out the highly traded stocks. APL. APL managed to continue and push the price higher. Volume is still there, guys. So I'm thinking, well, we still want to stick to this level for our support. That is the new support I'm looking at. So I'll take advantage of the dips. And I'm saying this because I'm under the assumption that you have already started accumulating volume for this stock. So this, if you have not entered yet, I'd say this is already an expensive level. But for people who have already established good base, Personally, my base here is around the point 18. So I see the stock really continuing to the upside. You had also foreign buying that happened today, right? But just take note, we're at the overbought level. But again, we can stay in an extended overbought area for a stock that really has the momentum. So point 19, point 29. I talked BS, Doctor already mentioned BSC, AR, Dito guys. Um, Last time I mentioned that I'm trying to catch this around the 11 peso area. Earlier today, I tried, but the few cents away, because I'm not able to monitor the stock or really the whole day. So I just put my order and then do my thing, and it did not it did not reach that level, but I'll try to make an attempt again. Hopefully this will respect our forecast, which is to bounce around the 11 peso area. Okay, otherwise if it does, then chances are, well, where could it fall? Maybe around the 950 or 10 level. I don't think it will. I have, where could it drop, man? Wow. The next area I see is around the 859 level. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be very deep. Okay, so let's closely monitor this stock tomorrow. We're very near the possible area of support, and I gotta find out if my outlook around the 11 peso level is going to be respected. Otherwise, it will potentially drop to the 866 area. And if that happens, I'm still on a green at that point, but my average here is around the 6 peso something. So when it reached around this area, I was already at 100%. But I want to stay on a mid to long term for Dito. I'm banking on. I'm really excited for the launch. We'll see if it will continue to push the price higher. I'm not expecting for the stock to reach the level of Globe and PLDT, but at least if it could reach around the 50 peso level, I would be very happy. Next stock is PHA. PHA, two things. This could mean a possible continuation or a breakout. Here, that was your resistance previously, and then all of a sudden there was a move up there. So we have to check if the 2.87 will remain. Previously, that was your resistance. So let's find out if it will create a new support at that level. Yeah, but at this point, guys, the same outlook. This is already at the expensive level. If you want to add, the reason why I'm plotting possible support here, that is in the assumption again that you have already entered at a lower price and you're just adding more. Okay, otherwise you can be a little patient and see if it will drop and revisit some key areas again, probably around the 209, right? But tomorrow would be great if you can watch the market. Yeah, otherwise just accept the fact that you cannot watch the market and you have to trade according to your profile. Like what I'm saying, I am unable to watch the market. Therefore, the best that I can do here is really to become a position trader. Unless I can do it full time, then I can explore other strategies. But at this point, I'm happy. I'm happy with my profile. Do I get worried? Yes, of course. I get worried. I get worried that there could be a possibility that my gains for like Dito, my gains for BDO. So I have three positions that are really looking good at the moment. My um, Dito with an average of 6 point something. That's already close to what 70-80% gain at its current price. APL, I'm already at the 90% gain. BDO, I'm sitting around almost 20%, but BDO has also a good volume in my a good amount of volume in my portfolio in my size. So these three are my key players. Yes, I do get worried that these paper gains that I see could end up what diminishing in some other days if I'm unable to watch it freely. But that's it. I gotta um, have an outlook that could be a mid term, or sometimes if I see when I read charts and I see the candlestick on a daily basis, so I cannot really afford to do the per hour or a faster time frame because that will probably potentially skew my outlook. So I go daily, and then if on the daily chart it says I should be trimming down my size, then I do that, which I did for my video. I started trimming down and bought some positions in and ACEN and Merrimart. Okay, so I try to vary my strategies, balancing the blue chip companies and the growth stocks. ACEN, Merrimart first. Merrimart is still retracing, okay, but we still see a support at the 7 peso area, 7.04. We could just be stabilizing at that level because your MA20 is still there, all right, and there's still a lot of you know, looking at the bigger picture, there are a lot of things that Merrimart could be venturing into, especially right now into the wholesale sector, right? So that's another big thing. And what happened here was sell on news. The good news was there, and the traders took profit uh, in that event. So that's fine. I feel that the 7.04 is still a strong support at this point. ACEN. ACEN over here. Let us see if it can break. Okay, if it can break your MA20 line. I like the increasing volume over foreign buying at this point. So this could be, yeah, this could be a brand new support that we have here. You had consolidation right here. But really good if we can break this because there's still that MA20 covering our way. So we're still not too confident yet that it's going to go full swing. I'm still expecting for this to go sideways first. Hopefully it doesn't break that level, 648. But if it does, I was already ready for this area. This one, I mentioned this in my previous video. The price could go back to this level, but still here, this is still a support area. So let's check that first before we even go here. But bear in mind that it could drop up to this level, okay? All right, so I think that is it for now for these stocks. So we were able to cover the secondary stocks that are shooting up the prices, like reaching almost the ceiling. So some of them may have really good potential, but a lot of the stocks that I've checked today could just have short-lived, ceiling plays. So just be extra careful and watch the market. If you can trade it at a much faster time frame now because they're starting to look expensive, go ahead and do that. And just be extra careful, okay? Don't be a victim of FOMO. Try to check out other stocks if these stocks are already on a higher level. So there's still a lot of potential. You will never run out of potential trades or good trades here in the market. It's just us being diligent in looking at and studying these charts. So we will be able to enter at the right timing. Second takeaway for today is if we are not able to ride these waves because we have our job, we have other things to do. You have to really reflect and accept your profile. If you're really for this kind of outlook time frame because of what you are still doing on the side, then try to look for those stocks that have better growth potential and good fundamentals. That way, if you're not able to watch the market and it declines, you're still good. You're not too worried. But yeah, you can be worried, right? But your conviction is stronger than what you're worrying about. For instance, ACEN. Yeah, moving slowly. There are days that are showing red, but if it declines, then I'm not too worried. The 100% that I will lose my money because I know there is something else in this stock. We're into renewable energy, right? Another stock that I entered the other day, and I was too proud of myself. Wow, I entered here, possible bounce area, and then we had a red today. Okay, but this is still within my tolerable state in terms of risk to reward ratio. Uh, our risk tolerance, I mean. This is still within my acceptable level. The reason why I'm still staying in these stocks is because I read the news. Tech has really good potential in terms of the future of the company. They supply chips to cell phones, and they have partnerships with a U.S. company. Just read the news, and this could just be a very temporary state. These declines, and another thing to look into is of course this. Look how much it has dropped significantly for the past few years, and now slowly, okay, we're still in an uptrend, but very very slowly moving higher. So I still enter in the stock because I know that the potential of the stock is higher than its risk. It can move slowly, but my conviction is really strong for the stock. Right? I already took profit here, and I just re-entered. So hopefully, my decision is okay. And yeah, so that's just me sharing my thoughts. Please bear with me. Some of the things I say here, I related to my stock because really my main objective why I'm doing this video is just to document my thoughts, right? So we can be on the same boat, right? We can have the same outlook, we can have the same profile, and let me know if these things are making sense to you as well. So my advice to you is just do your research as well. I'm just here to, somehow be a second voice, but at the end of the day, it's best that you take action because of the efforts you did, because you study, right? So, good luck in your trades later, guys. Bye bye for now.